Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the new Himmel and Frieren teams which are taking over Blightshroom Dream Run boss, at least for this Dream Run boss. They're doing very well. The new top team of today is using both Frieren and Himmel, but they have to both be built, and I mean for the majority of players right now you're not going to have them fully built because you're waiting on the free copies from the event. But either way, I'm going to show you the teams, and then we also have the teams from the previous week, the top performers, basically to compare how well they're doing compared to, the new Frieren and Himmel teams. So I'm just going to walk you through all of them, starting from the most free-to-play friendly Frieren Himmel teams. This one is only Frieren. Now, Frieren kind of only minimum needs Mythic Plus to actually be usable in Dream Realm. She may not be the best for you, but she's usable. But of course, if you get her to Supreme Plus, if you max out her exclusive equipment, is going to give her more stats, and she is an HP loss damage dealer in Dream Realm. We're going to talk about the video later on about should you pull Frieren or not and go more in depth into her skills, but what she has there with her Hellfire skill is this deals HP loss damage, and so that is her role for endless Dream Realm. Now we have Aurora up front, we have Frieren over here, Damon buffing up Galahad, Celeste in the upper left. This is with the Arcane Wall spell. Now, as for the charms, you're going to have Blast onto Galahad, the Mystic onto Damon, Frieren Acute or the Swift charms, the blue boot charms. Both are basically doing fine for her. Arcane charms onto Celeste, and we have the Sorcery charms onto Aurora. So this is the most budget friendly Frieren team. It doesn't have Himmel because again, most people are going to be waiting for those free copies of Himmel to build them up. Now, Himmel can only work if he's Supreme Plus. So you're going to see the later teams that were using Himmel. Himmel only works as Supreme Plus because he has a very important debuff, causing the target, which will be the boss, to take 12% increased damage from all sources, including your HP loss damage. So Contess has the debuff to increase damage by 22% from all sources, from HP loss damage. However, Himmel adds on top of that a 12% basically increase. So Himmel is actually like a budget version of Contess. So this is 419 billion damage, which is nothing amazing. However, for that like free-to-play sort of level of team, it actually is a pretty good score. And as we go through the teams, you're going to see the scores get better and better. So now we have a team from Factory. This is a Himmel and Frieren combo. Whenever you're seeing Himmel and Frieren together, you will need to have Himmel at Supreme Plus. Don't run him at low copies. Frieren can work, while she's being built up. She doesn't unlock any major skills as she upgrades, but Himmel cannot. Himmel needs his Supreme Plus skill, which is going to increase the damage, HP loss damage by 12%, which is pretty decent. So here, this works at one copy of Gunnar in front of Frieren. Himmel going to be teaming up, creating the hero party with his multiple allies. Galahad in the back, Celeste over here. This is with the Arcane Wall spell. Charms are going to be, so Himmel will want the Arcane charms. This is going to be the best for him. Frieren Acute charms, or you can try the blue boot charms. Both are good options. The other hero is standard Blast onto Gunnar, the Blast onto Galahad, and Arcane onto Celeste. Okay, so this is going to be honestly, it can work at one copy Gunnar, and there you go, 482 billion damage. So you're seeing the Himmel Frieren synergy together is really allowing you to get a good score. Because to put things into perspective, the top scores of today, well actually with the Frieren Himmel combo, are going to be 600 billion damage. However, if you do not have Frieren and Himmel, and we compare it to the teams from the previous week, this is actually a very respectable score. So now I want to go ahead and throw in the teams from the previous week. So the teams from the previous week, this was a No-Contess, No-Collab hero, basically, team. This was a top No-Contess, No-Collab hero. It's overall still pretty pay to win. It has me here, it has Alice, it has Baelran. And as for the charms, it's going to be the standard charms, Blast, Arcane, Insight, Arcane, and Mystic. But you're going to see, now this team, is not going to get a crazy score, 489 billion damage. So like when you look at this overall team, the Frieren and Himmel basically are almost neck and neck with this team. And this team has 3 pay-to-win Celestial Hypogeans in it. Now when we move on to Contess, and you're going to see that over here, the Contest No-Collab team. This is the best team if you don't have the collab heroes built up yet. This is the best team from the previous week. Again, it's pay to win because it has Contest, Baelran, and Mihira. It was the best team in the previous week. But we're going to take a look at what score it can get this week and compare the new teams to that. So Mihira up front, Baelran from Contest, Celeste in the upper right, Galahad in the back right, or sorry, Celeste in the upper left, Arcane Wild Spell, we have Blast onto Galahad, Arcane onto Contess, Arcane onto Celise, Insight onto Baelran, and Mystic onto Mihira. So you're going to see this team in action. This is basically the best score you can possibly get if you don't have the collab heroes built up. And it is going to be good, 549 billion damage. So that is to put things into perspective. However, the top team with the collab heroes, you guys already saw it, my guildmate has hit it, over 600 billion damage. And he just got a new record as we're doing this video. It's crazy. Like, he probably already has on Paragon 4. Anyway, so there we have that. Now we're going to go through some more of the Frieren Himmel teams. So there's a team from Aimer. If you have Phraesto build, you can run it. If you don't, you can just replace Phraesto for Daemon. We're going to show you that right after this. So Phraesto in front of Frieren, and then the other Phraesto, Illusion in the back right, Galad in the back right, and then you have Himmel to hero party with his other allies, and Celise on the left. This is with the Arcane Wild Spell. You have Blast on the Galahad, Acute on the Frieren, Acute on the Celise. Sorry, Acute on the Frieren, Arcane on the Celise, Arcane on the Himmel, and then you have Sorcery on the Phraesto. So you're going to see this team in action. It will not be as good as the team from previous week, but 494 billion damage. So, like, comparing that is like 50 billion damage down compared to the Contest team. But this is a no-Contest overall kind of budget team using the collab heroes. The next one is going to be this one. This is with Daemon. Daemon in front of Frieren. You have Himmel over here, Celise in the upper left, Galad in the back right. This one is a very budget-friendly collab team. Yeah, so once you have the collab heroes built, this is to basically show you what you can expect from a team like this. So you have the Blast onto Galahad, Acute onto Frieren, Arcane on Celise, Arcane on Himmel, and then you have Mystic onto Daemon with the Arcane Wild Spell. So you're going to see this team in action, and that is going to be 476 billion damage, which is still really good. So basically you have these budget level of teams with the collab heroes still doing well. They're outperforming the no-contest team, the top performing no-contest team. But with contest, then obviously those teams are better. But now, when you're looking at some of these other later teams we have here from Soburn, this is still a no-contest team. This is actually the best no-contest team of today. And it's only using Frieren. It's not even using Himmel. So, like, you know, you can gradually build your Himmel over time, but if you take your Frieren all the way to Supreme Plus today, even Mythic Plus, you can run it. You can run this team with Mythic Plus Frieren. So Ravian up front, Galad in the back right, Frieren in the left, Baelran in front of Celise, Arcane Wild Spell. You have the Acute Charms onto Frieren, Blast onto Galahad, Insight onto Baelran, Arcane onto Celise, and Arcane onto Ravion. Overall, this is a very solid team for no Himmel option, no contest option, 489 billion damage, which is very good. That is basically, if you take a look now at the teams, that is as good as a Phraesto team that you see over, or almost as good as a Phraesto team. And the only one which is actually beating that is a contest team. However, the Mihira Baelran team is also kind of neck and neck with these teams. So it depends on the level of investment, of course. However, this is like basically showing you that is almost competing with the no contest teams. Now, the thing is, when we add contest into the mix, so we're going to show you right now. Now we have contest into the mix, and you're going to see the scores just go to the moon. So G-Dex team, this is Baelran contest combo, still no Himmel in it. So like even if you've built your Frieren but you haven't built Himmel yet, you're going to get a very good score from this. Baelran in front of contest, Celise on the left, and Frieren on the back left, or upper left. You have Galad on the upper right. Arcane Wild Spell, Blightshroom onto Galahad, Arcane onto Contest, Acute onto Frieren, and then Arcane onto Celise, and Insight onto Baelran. So this is the best no Himmel team, just sole Frieren team of today, and it is going to get a new record. There's basically no question about that. You're going to see it right here, 575. So the difference between Frieren and no Frieren is a 25 or 26 billion damage difference, because we got 549, which is with the best team not using the collab heroes. So just with Frieren alone, 575. Now the thing is, when you add in Himmel and Frieren together in this top team with contest, then you have unlocked basically the Infinity Stones. This is the 600 billion damage plus team, which is crazy. Arcane Wild Spell, Gunnar in front of Frieren. You have Himmel to the side. Contest in the back right. Celise upper left. You have the Blightshroom onto Gunnar. Gunnar can work at one copy, by the way. Contest with the Arcane Charms. You have Acute Charms onto Frieren, Arcane Charms onto Celise, and Arcane Charms onto Himmel. Now, the thing about this is you will have to have the Supreme Plus skill of Himmel. So that's why I'm showing you non-Himmel teams and Himmel teams. If you're going to run the Himmel teams, you need to have Supreme Plus skill of Himmel, or it's just not worth running because he doesn't have that debuff to increase your team's damage by a bonus 12%. But if you have Himmel built, if you have Frieren built, which basically today is only going to be the whales who are planning to also Paragon Himmel, because like, you know, you're going to be getting Himmel throughout the event. So like just building him to Supreme Plus right now doesn't really make sense for most people. But this is just to show you that when you do get Himmel and Frieren fully built, then you are going to be dominating at least Blightshroom Dream on boss. So I'm just going to show you guys this run in action because we're going to see the score just shoot up there together. So what you're noticing is Himmel and Frieren actually combo really well together. Frieren also has HP loss damage, so like she's always going to be in the conversation when it comes to top Dream Realm teams, top Dream Realm heroes. Because heroes who have HP loss damage, especially the amount that Frieren has, it's a pretty good amount. And so like, you know, they're definitely going to be bosses this season, future seasons, especially in Endless. Obviously only in Endless. For pre-endless, we don't know. She has true damage as well in her kit. She's a hybrid. She has true damage and she has HP loss damage. So she's not just a dedicated endless damage dealer, but she's good enough there. And she's not a dedicated pre-endless damage dealer, and she may even be good enough there as well. But basically what you're seeing is Frieren Himmel combo is really insane. There's a lot of value behind them, and really this is the first collab we've had that have had both of the heroes being meta for Dream Realm. So I would say, for majority of players out there, you need to aim and target to get Supreme Plus on both Himmel and Frieren by the end of their banner. Like, obviously, the best way to do that is getting your free 44 copies to Mythic plus Himmel. Then all you have to do is just do the remaining, basically, summons on the banner for Frieren up to Supreme Plus, and then also Himmel up to Supreme Plus. You're going to get 1 copy of Frieren for free on day 3. But when you're done with all of that, you want to try to get both the Supreme Plus, because otherwise these heroes are meta, okay? So like, I know people are thinking, oh, can I just skip Frieren? Can I just skip Himmel? But honestly, I think it would be a mistake to do that. Try to target getting both of them. I think that these heroes are going to get you value long-term on your account, and it's going to suck to not have them going forward in the future. So I think, yes, I'm not saying like, you know, they're the most broken heroes ever in AFK Journey. I don't think that is the case. However, I think they're definitely meta. They're definitely going to be in the conversation for multiple Dream Realm teams, see in even future seasons to come. And so I think just getting them is going to be important. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'm not going to bother doing more runs. Like, maybe we can hit 601 billion damage. All I wanted to hit was 600 billion damage to show that to you guys. But yeah, so we look forward to future videos today, because like, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I have to do the collab event guide, which I haven't even started playing the collab event. I have to do the should you recruit Himmel, should you recruit Frieren videos. So we're going to do all of that hopefully today. So stay tuned for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If there's any other team that's working for you, you can feel free to share in the comment section. I did put together like all the top performing teams from a lot of testing people did with Frieren and Himmel. But as the day goes on, there could be other teams which come out. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.